I really don't know what will happen next. We've moved forward, apparently. I know Sherry's sad fate. So much has been done. I've walked into those wild dreams and chased the ghosts away. But I don't feel any better for it. So much work. And what's been gained? I'm holding these tools in my hands, but I have no idea how to use them. I've witnessed events that don't seem to tell any story. I'm worried about the outcome of my therapy. I mean, what's next? Do I have a choice, or am I simply unable to decide? Only time will tell, of course. And I often imagine that I've been given an item, a task, and I meet someone who pushes me in the right direction. I have to be that someone. It's so hard to believe. So that's what you want to tell me? Is that it, Zodiac? You and your sick cipher?
Just a reminder that we are meeting for a session today. You already know how to prepare. This time, we'll talk about the events that took place at Lake Beressa.
Let's see what I can learn from the materials I gathered. So today, I'm finally going to take care of the stuff Monica left here. I see Zodiac even when I'm at home.
We were having a picnic when he approached. I did not suspect anything.
There must be a second tape. I should listen to it as well.
Cecilia, she must have seen him beforehand, and I didn't listen to her. She said she felt uncomfortable, and that she saw someone watching us from up here down the shore.
That's the piece of information I was after. Why am I still alive? Or rather, why did Brian survive and the others were slaughtered? Maybe he was just lucky. I don't think so. Zodiac spared him for some special reason. Everything he does has a purpose and a meaning, it seems. It's very clever in its own twisted way. But Brian should talk to me about it. It's his fucking responsibility. He has to explain himself and why he's still alive. He needs to find an explanation why he escaped death. And only then will I understand my own faith. He owes me that, doesn't he? Our lives, mine and Brian's, need to serve something. They need to serve something bigger than ourselves. I could just effing burn all her stuff. Oh look, I've got a lighter nearby. Zodiac used a type of sailing knot to incapacitate the victims. Maybe he also stole the rope from one of the boats. The phone booth that Zodiac used to call the police station. The police car did not see Zodiac anywhere near the station when they were on their way. This truck seems like a good place for him to hide and avoid getting questioned or caught. Cecilia dies, Brian survives. Did the Zodiac become sloppy? Those visions haunt me even during the day.
Dad, what about the fish? Mom will cook something nice.
I used to love going fishing because Dad was such a different person then. Of course, it was beautiful sitting in the boat in the sun and watching the float bob up and down. You're wrestling with the fish as you catch it with its strength and its pulling on the line. And it gives you a lot of satisfaction to land it eventually. It's just you and the fish and the struggle, if you will. It's not a marlin, but it's still a struggle. And then, on the boat, there on the boat, me and him, all the evil seemed to vanish. There was only Dad. All that fierceness was gone and he was calm. Even his hands were steady and relaxed. He would explain how to reel in the fishing line, when to cast, and he would be so patient with me, not even a hint of losing his temper. Then he'd go silent and he would stare at the water, Who knew what he was thinking? He seemed calm. He seemed at peace with everything. He seemed like a person who'd been through the good, the bad, and somehow had elevated himself above it all. And he seemed the sort of person who would never harm anyone. Let's go to the dark room and develop the photo. So the witness saw Zodiac from inside of the diner near the lake. Her chest and back are covered in stab wounds. Zodiac must have attacked head-on since she was stabbed in the chest and back. She died later in the hospital. Cuts on her back. I feel hope for the very first time in a very long time. And believe me, I've crawled through hell. Nonetheless, I know this torment needs to have a reason, and that I really am getting better. Landau's really a smart guy, and I regret not trusting him from the beginning. It's just that those dreams and those mannequins, they seem kind of weird and sick to me. But now they've started to become very important to me. I just need to know for sure that I am doing everything right, earnestly and step by step. I'm terrified of making a mistake, that if I do something wrong during the ritual, the darkness will envelop me forever. Zodiac left a message written on the victim's car door. We've been going through my childhood and the Zodiac's, sort of comparing them in an odd way. We all know every psychiatrist. One witness saw the Zodiac at the local gas station. That's the one from where they called the police station. Here I go again.